الرحمن الرحيم ثم الصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين حبيبنا وسيدنا وسندنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وآل بيته أجمعين. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا، وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه من عبده محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. So we took off last weekend, alhamdulillah, بمناسبة عيد ميلاد النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم, and inshallah we will pick up where we left off. I told you guys last time that we met that there's a test, it's a chapter review, or for the first two chapters. After every two chapters there's a review. We didn't finish yet, but hopefully today we'll finish the last part of this, and we'll probably begin the review. It's actually a self-test, and it's it's marked and graded and everything, but it's just to give you an idea of what you've been absorbing and retaining, and what you need to absorb and retain in order to go on to the next level. So if you don't feel bad if you haven't grasped anything completely. It's just it just lets you know what you're missing as far as this book is concerned. So let's go up for a second, or go back for a second. We did have homework. I got homework from Abu Amina actually, and I meant to send something out to everyone else to let them know that you all could have sent me your homework via WhatsApp, but I didn't. I forgot to. Afwan. But anytime, just so that you know now, if there's homework and for some reason you didn't get it to me in class, you can always take a picture, send it via WhatsApp, see me when I'm at the masjid, whatever have you. Inshallah, we'll check it out and get it done for you. So, the homework, aside from our normal 5 sentences, we had this last piece that I asked everyone to fill in, to write down and fill in. What did you get that one, Hassan? The names of the daughters of the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the family members. So I actually went over it with Abu Amina. But the first one, you have your stuff that you wrote down? So the first one, it says Man Walidur Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. فمن والد الرسول صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم؟ عبد الله. والد الرسول صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم هو عبد الله. Now, the second sentence, it says من والدة الرسول صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. من والدة الرسول صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم؟ يا آمنة بنت وهب رضي الله تعالى عنها. Sentence number 3 says من جد الرسول صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. نعم, من جد الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. They weren't here.
No, you can go both.
نعم. What was that? No. Yes, you can. The jed, we mentioned what Abu Amin is referring to as the jed. The word jed, it goes for both sides of the family, the maternal and paternal side. So you can use it for your grandfather from your mother's side, your grandfather from your father's side. So, من جد الرسول صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. من جد الرسول. نعم. عبد المطلب. نعم. Abdul Muttalib was actually a kunya of his. So his name was Shaybatul Hamd, or something like this. The fourth sentence, Man Ammur Rasul. of course, the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam had more than one Amr. Tamam? So this was left to you all. Man Amr Rasul. You may have a different answer because last class we said that كان للنبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم how many أعمام? 10. 9. Abdul Muttalib had 10 sons, right? So he had 9 أعمام. So Man Amr Rasul. Everybody may have a different answer or may have put a different answer. Abbas مثلا. Which one did you have? حمزة. نعم. أو غيره من الأعمام. عباس رضي الله تعالى عنه. طيب, the next sentence. من ابن الرسول صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. And we asked the question last time before we answer this one. We said كم ابنا للرسول صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. How many sons did the Rasul have? عليه أفضل الصلاة والسلام. نعم. شباب, أين أنتم? How many sons? كم? I thought we wrote. Huh? نعم. اثنان. نعم. أحسنت. He had 2 sons. صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم from his صلب. So من ابن الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. من ابن الرسول? إبراهيم رضي الله تعالى عنه. Who? And Qasim. The kunya, one of the kunyas of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam was Abu al-Qasim, right? Sahih? Abu al-Qasim. طيب. Excuse me. The 6th sentence was a compound answer. It said man. How come my thing won't highlight anymore? Man banat al-Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. It won't highlight for some reason. No. Here. Man, not kam. Man. Man means who? Kam means how many? Huh? You have to raise your voice so they can hear you. Fatima, raise your voice so they can hear you. Ruqayya, Kulthum, wa Zainab. The only people that can hear you are the people sitting right beside you. Raise your voice so that we can hear you. We're recording and no one can hear what you're saying. Now, the next one, it goes from Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and this is the personal part of your homework that we asked. Man waliduka, or waliduki for an example. Man walid. Now, walid. If we said man walidur Rasul, and we said who is? He is Abdullah. Who Abdullah? فمن والدك أنت. من والدك أنت. Who is your walid? Who is your walid? Now, جاوب. Huh? لا. كيف؟ من والدك. Who is your walid? ليس من ولدك. Remember what we said, that one vowel can change the meaning of a word. So don't get walid confused with walad. ما معنى والد يا شباب؟ ما معنى والد؟ Father. ما معنى ولد؟ Or son. Boy or son. يعني على حسب المعنى, depending on what you're trying to mean. طيب, so من والدك؟ قال أبو أمينة هارون. جاي. من والدك أنت؟ من والدك أنت؟ أنت لا تفهم. من والدك أنت؟ تفضل يا أخي. أنت كبيرنا. من والدك أنت؟
محمد أحمد أو أنا
هو.
هو
بابا.
بابا.
من والدك أنت؟
من والدك
هو أيضا
أنت؟
لا يفهم. من والدك أنت يا أبا شفاء؟
محمد أحمد.
محمد أحمد. من والدك أنت؟ أنت أيضا لا تفهم. هؤلاء لا يفهمون. These guys don't understand. طيب. يا أم حسن علي، من والدك أنت؟ عفوا، من والدك؟ عفوا. I'm used to using the masculine pronouns. نعم.
والدي عمار.
والدها عمار. جيد. من والدك أنت يا أبا معاذ؟ أين معاذ؟
أنا
أين معاذ؟
أين معاذ؟ أين معاذ بيت؟
ذهب إلى البيت.
ذهب.
He went.
في
ذهب إلى البيت.
ذهب.
He went to the house. He was here. أنا رأيته يعني. طيب. The next question asks, what does it say? Where were we? Number 8. ثمانية. من جدك؟ من جدك؟ طيب. من جدك؟
من ماشي.
طيب.
Seriously, I mean,
ده اسمه.
that's his name.
بص من جدك أنت؟ هو من جده؟ وأنت لا تعرف. لا حول لك ولا قوة إلا بالله. طيب من جدك أنت يا محمد شافعي؟
أنا فيليكس.
جميل. اسم جميل. أنت لا تفهم. وأنت ولد تفهم؟ You understand? من جدك? Who's your grandfather? جميل. أيضا تقول لا أدري. لا أعرف. I don't know. لا أعرف. لا أعرف. أحسنت. يا أبا معاذ من جدك؟ This is homework that we're reviewing from last time, so no points taken.
You say ماذا؟
من.
Men. No, how do I respond?
Say his name.
No.
Oh, just say the name?
Yeah.
How do you say I don't know?
لا أعرف.
لا أعرف.
لا
Never
أدري.
met any of my grandparents.
لا إله إلا الله. من جدك يا أنس علي؟
جدي علي.
جدها علي. جميل. يا صوفيا كيف الحال؟ يا أهلا وسهلا. Ibrahim Qadri. You came to Arabic class or you just came to help out? جيد. Number 9. من عمك. طبعا most of you probably have more than one عم, so for homework purposes one عم will do. تمام؟ تمام. من عمك؟
Auntie, right?
عم لا العمة هي الأنتي. So if you take the تاء مربوطة off of عمة you're left with عم. فما معنى عم؟
عم.
عم. ما معنى عم؟ If you take the تاء مربوطة off of عمة then you have عم.
عم.
And if عمة means auntie then عم means uncle. أحسنت.
عم.
عمك. طيب. من عمك؟ ماشي. ليس مشكلة يعني. حتى ولو ماتوا even if they're deceased لهم أسماء. They have أسماء. They have names يعني. فمن عمك؟ حسن. جميل. من عمك أنت يا أبا معاذ؟
Bob.
أحسنت. من عمك يا ولد؟ ولد. من عمك؟ جميل. ولد. من عمك؟ أنت أيضا لا تفهم. You still don't understand. Who's your uncle? من عمك؟ نعم؟
جليل.
أبو جليل. اسم جليل. من عمك أنت يا أبا شفت؟ لا إله إلا الله. من أين هؤلاء؟ Where you get مثل هؤلاء students from? طيب هذا سؤال جميل. This is a beautiful question. Man Sadiq. Who is your Sadiq?
مدثر.
Man Sadiquk ya Aba Mu'adh?
Sadiq.
No. Page 40 if you have the thing there.
Get together. It shouldn't be on that page. Huh?
It's not on.
No.
It's on here, but I'm looking at the picture trying to
Well,
figure out
You don't know what Sadiq means?
Sadiq.
the truth. What?
Man Sadiquka anta ya
Friend,
Aba
my
Mu'adh?
friend.
Oh, friend.
Man.
Oh, my friend. Yeah,
That's
So
what
it's-
it means?
I don't know. Well,
Sadiq. I thought it mean like the truthful, or because it had many meanings.
class.
Sadiqun.
We mentioned it last week or 2 weeks, well, not last week because we didn't have class, but we mentioned the difference between Siddiq, like the laqab or the name given to Abu Bakr as Siddiq,
Yeah.
and Sadiq. So Siddiq had a shadda, right? Had stress on the dal, and Sadiq has no stress on the dal.
Sadiq.
Right? That's it. So Siddiq is the laqab of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, who we call the truthful. But Sadiq is truthful. Siddiq, he's actually one who believed in the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam without even, he affirmed his message and confirmed his message. I don't know if we mentioned it or not, but when or at least it's mentioned in this in the Ahadith al-Sharifa, particularly in al-Khasa'is al-Kubra, that when Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam came back from Mi'raj, and he was telling the people of what had happened, some of them heard Abu Jahl and his compadres, and they went to Abu Bakr and they said, Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu, they asked him, they said, have you heard what your friend is saying? He hadn't seen Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam since the previous day or since before that. He hadn't seen him since he returned from Al-Mi'raj, yani. So they asked him what he thought about that. He said, okay, you believed him, you helped him out and everything else. Now he's saying that he traveled a journey that we kill camels trying to make in 3 months. If we go full speed, full riding, it takes us however many months it was. I think they said 3 months, I don't know. But they said, so he's saying that he did this in a night, overnight, which at that time was, that was amazing. Even though that same journey actually you can take right now in an hour, right? So they asked him, what do you think about this? You can't believe him now. You can't support him now. Obviously, the man has gone Majnun. Abu Bakr said, if he said it, then it's true. Oh. And it said that from that moment, Allah Ta'ala gave him the laqab as-Siddiq. And Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam gave him the glad tidings of his newfound laqab or nickname. As-Siddiq. So هذا as-Siddiq. So he affirmed the message of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Amma Siddiq or Sadiq, afwan, it's a friend. Okay? Abu Bakr alayhi salam was a Sadiq of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he was as-Siddiq, the father of as-Siddiqa, Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala anha. Tamam? طيب. So back to the question. Man Sadiquka anta ya Aba Mu'adh? Who is your Sadiq?
Abu Shifa.
أبو شفاء ونعم الصديق هو.
ما شاء الله.
نعم. وصديقك أنت يا ولدي من صديقك؟ لا تعرف. أحسنت. جميل. ومن صديقك أنت كنت لا تعرف أيضا. صديقك معاذ. جميل. صديقك أنت يا ولد؟ مدثر. أحسن الناس. صديقك أنت يا أبا شفاء؟
الله ربي.
الله. هذا هو الجواب. الله. كان النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. Listen, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, not a Sadiq. The Siddiq and not a Sadiq. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, if I had a friend, it would have been Abu Bakr. But my friend is Allah Ta'ala. هذا كلام النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. فنعم الجواب جواب أبا شفاء. من صديقك أنت؟ أنت لا تفهم. You don't understand. Right. صديقك أنت يا أم حسن علي. انظر the difference. من صديقك أنت ومن صديقك أنت. or صديقتك أنت. صديقة. نعم. صديقتك. If you change it to feminine.
صديقتك.
نعم. من
صديقتك.
If
Something
you're
else.
speaking or to, right, okay.
لا hold on, let me go. What we're saying is صديقتك. Let's go to my friend Word over here
صديقتك.
and change to an Arabiya. طيب. If we want to say man صديقك, this thing is not plugged in. Ya Abdul Qadir, plug this in or the computer's gonna die. Abdul Qadir, it's not plugged in. You have the wrong cord, I think. Was there another cord in there? Right here. No, it's not it's here. There's another cord for this. If it's not in there, you have to get the other cord. Jay, so, Sadiq,
Yeah, he said it, yeah.
Qa, صديقة. طيب هذه صديقة. نعم. You have to go get it. So if we ask man صديقة to ki, the word is صديقة, and the masculine is صديق. So we already saw صديق over there. We said man صديقك. If we want to change it to ask for a friend who is a lady, then we say صديقة to. فهي صديقة تون. And if we want to say your friend who is a lady, then we open up our maftuha and turn it into we open up our marbuta and turn it into a maftuha, and we say صديقة to ki or صديقة to ka. تمام؟ واضح؟
Cat. When do you say cat?
Calves for you. Calves for masculine. صديقة ka أنت. صديقة ki أنت.
صديقتك.
نعم. من صديقتك يا أبا أمينة. ومن صديقتك يا أم حسن علي ويا صفية ويا زينب. واضح؟ Is that clear? يعني, if you want to say who is your friend and I'm talking to you, Abu Amina, I'm going to say ka. If I want to say who is your friend and she is a lady, who is your friend Sadiqatu ka. Like we said, Sadiqu ka. If I want to say who is your friend, Ya Hassan Ali, I want to say Sadiqatu ki. And at the end, when we stop at the end of the sentence, we're going to say Man Sadiqatuk. Tamam? Without the ka or the ki being pronounced. Because it's waqaf. أحسنت. أحسنت. واضح؟ أظن هذا واضح. واضح؟ واضح؟ واضح؟
واضح.
ما معنى واضح؟ واضح
واضح.
means ما معنى واضح يا شباب؟ أبو شفاعة يسأل سؤال جيد. أنا أحب هذا السؤال. ما معنى واضح؟
Clear.
Clear. يعني is what I said clear? نعم أفهم. جيد. Okay, so back to what were you doing? Man Sadiquk, that's the end of that. Oh, that's the homework. Anybody who has sentences, we'll look at them during the break, inshallah. So, أما اليوم, and until now we were speaking about the Usra. Obviously, we're still in the Usra section, the family. We're going over family members and such, and we finished the whole thing. We're at the end of it. We have al-qira'a wal-kitaba. I don't think I told you guys to do this part, right? Let me see what I wrote down. Okay, so أولا القراءة. التدريب الأول الوحدة الثانية, the second unit. الدرس 12, the 12th lesson. القراءة والكتابة. ما معنى القراءة؟ Reading. القراءة reading, the noun. والكتابة, ما معنى الكتابة؟ Writing. أحسنتم. أولا القراءة. So now we're in another section. We finished with the speaking and the conversation. نعم.
First reading.
أيوة أولا القراءة. التدريب الأول ما معنى التدريب؟ Exercise, so practice, right? So we have this thing, it says انظر. ما معنى انظر؟ أيوة. And it's a command here. We say انظر, it means look. And it's a masculine command too. And it's singular. واستمع ما معنى استمع؟ استمع, listen. واقرأ, and read. Okay? So it says listen, that means we have to listen. Which is this one, I think.
القراءة. التدريب الأول انظر واستمع واقرأ. والد والدة أخ أخت ابن ابنة عم عمة جد جدة شجرة أسرة. التدريب الثالث.
Giant. Okay, so we read most of us repeated the second half. Alright, so the first word is what? Walid. ما معنى والد? أحسنتي. The second word? أحسنتم. ما معنى والدة? أحسنتم. Another word for walid. Another word for walid. Ab. Ab. Another word for walida. والدة يعني وتعني ووالد تعني أب. جميل جميل جيد. أخ. You guys are supposed to say عفوا. ما معنى أخ? Brother. سواء أكان, whether it's your brother from your from lineage, or your brother in Islam, or your brother in anything else. Tamam? We do have other words for brother to say that it's my blood brother, مثلا, or my brother from my mother, or my brother from my father, a half brother, and like this. Tamam? ولكن the word أخ means brother. أخت. I did it again. تفضلوا. What's this word right here? أخت. نعم. ومعناها sister. أحسنتم. The next word ما هو أو ما هي عفوا. It was in the room, right? نعم. Take this. Ibn, son. أحسنت. Another word for ibn. Bunay. أحسنت. But tell us, what are the intricacies of Bunay?
It's like my son, my son, right? So to look.
Bunay is my son, but Ibni is my son as well. What's the difference between Bunay and Ibn? لا تعرف. أتعرف؟ هل أحد يعرف the difference between Ibn and Bunay? Ibn is Bunay is what we call the tasghir of Bunay. We have tasghir, which is making a word smaller. So if I take the word kitab, we say kutayib. Kalb, kulayb. Like this. Anyway, we use this sigha, or we use this form for a couple of things. One is for extra affection. So when you say ya bunay, you're saying my little son. My little son. You may have a young son, as opposed to a grown son. So very literal, my little son. But we use bunay, and you said it was in which surah? Surah Luqman. Sayyidina Luqman is speaking to his son, who was actually not a little boy at the time, because he's giving him advice to do, to live his life. He said, "Ya bunay," out of endearment. My son that I love, right? Ya ukhay. Instead of saying akh, we have the word ukhay. It was a song that said, Ya hayya hayya ya ukhayya. الطريق القادرية. So we use this tasghir for extra love and endearment as well. But it means my little son. أحسنت يا أخي. But that's not the word I was looking for. Another word for ibn. شباب, we took the word.
Walad.
Walad. أحسنت. We said it like 25
I
times.
got like a boy, just like a boy. Anything. I know. It could be.
Walad.
Yeah, walad. Oh, my.
What?
It means son or like boy.
Oh,
Okay.
yo, you were getting your book what we said. Yes, you can use it. It depends on the context, actually. So, هذا ولدي. This is my son. Ya waladi. Also in when Sayyidina Nuh alayhi salam in Quran, he's telling his son to ride. He says, Ya bunay yarkab ma'ana. Ya bunay irkab ma'ana. Right, get on the boat with us. Remember the son, he's like, I'm going to the mountain and forget about this flood business.
Yaqub.
Huh?
Yusuf.
Yusuf? Oh, he said, Ya bunay?
يا بني لا تقصص رؤياك على
أيوة أحسنت أهل القرآن نعم in Surah Yusuf يا بني don't tell your story, don't tell your dream عفوا to your brothers because they are gonna get kind of jealous. Alright, next word ما هي؟ لا before العم ابن. Another word for ibna.
بنتي.
يا بنتي. نعم يا بنتي.
Bint.
Bint. Another word for ibna is bint. Next word. عم. ما معنى عم؟
Uncle.
أحسنت. Which uncle?
My uncle.
لا, عمي is my uncle. But which uncle meaning from the family line? أيوة. لا.
نفس الشيء.
نفس الشيء؟ لا مختلف. Paternal. Now from the father's side. عم is your uncle from your father's side. نحن قلنا, we said, عفوا. نحن قلنا, when we ask the question, من عم الرسول? من عم الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. We mentioned حمزة رضي الله تعالى عنه وعباس رضي الله تعالى عنه. And did someone say anything else? Someone said Abi Talib, I think. Allah يرحمه يرزقه. Two PA. نعم. Abi Talib. So, but these uncles were from the father's side of the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And we said, someone asked, Abu Amina asked last time about and it was on the board, it's still on the board. Khala is the mother's side. Khal is the aunt. So, Khala Afwan is an aunt, and Khal is an uncle. Maternal. Al-Muhim, it didn't come up in the book yet. Jay. Jed. Grandfather. This is the one that is it doesn't matter. Goes for both sides. You can use Jed for your mother's side or your father's side. Jed for your grandfather from your mother, or Jed for your grandfather from your father. Tamam? Jayid. Next word. Jadda. نعم. ما معنى جدة؟ أحسنتم. Next word. Shajara. Naam. Tree. And the last word. Usra. The title of our chapter. What does it mean? Ahsantum. Barakallahu fikum. Right. The next exercise you can do in your book, At-Tadrib al-Thani, it says Sil, which means connect. Bain al-Kalimatain, between the two words. Al-Mutamathilatain. So here they have the word yaqra, and here they have the word yaqra. And that's all. You just look in the first group and the second group and connect the words that are the same. And this is a reading exercise to make sure that you're reading properly, so that you're not putting walad with walid and amma with am and things like that. Alright? But you can do that in your book, and we'll look at it. Inshallah. التدريب الثالث, the third تدريب. ما معنى تدريب? This guy right here looks familiar. I know this guy. It says انظر. ما معنى انظر? Look. واستمع. Listen. واقرأ. Read. Okay, so let's listen to the guy. He's going to read the sentences, and we're going to listen, and we're going to read along with him. Okay? Where did he go? هو. بسم الله.
انظر واستمع واقرأ. هذا عمه أحمد، هو مهندس. عثمان في المسجد.
طيب no one did the قراءة. هذا عمه أحمد هو مهندس. Everybody see that? Okay. We'll play it and then we'll read over it again.
يقرأ القرآن.
ما في المسجد القرآن.
أحسنت.
هذا أذان الفجر. هيا بنا إلى المسجد. فاطمة في الغرفة تصلي. محمود في البيت يتوضأ.
لا. We want the Arabic, not the English, guys. We want the Arabic.
هذا أخي عمار، هو معلم.
هذا أخي عمار.
انتهت الوحدة.
So let's go read that again. The first one. تفضلوا اقرأوا.
هذا عم أحمد.
نعم هذا عمه أحمد هو مهندس. ما معنى هذه الكلمة؟ ما معنى هذه الكلمة؟ What is the meaning of this جملة؟
This is my uncle Ahmed.
عمه who?
He is engineer.
His uncle.
His uncle.
نعم أحسنت. He's an engineer. طيب. So كأنك ذهبت. It's as if you went to Abu Amina. And Abu Amina had some pictures of this family, and you said, "Man هذا?" Fine. And he responds to you, "هذا عمي فلان," and his job is this thing. Or you went to Mikhail and asked him about Abu Amina's pictures because he's, it's a relative of his, and he says, "هذا عمه فلان he's this, وهذا جده فلان and he's that, وهذا خالته فلانة or she's that." وهذا. تمام؟ فلان means so and so. طيب. جيد. Next sentence. ما go ahead اقرأوا. تفضلوا اقرأوا. Everybody. أيوة. نعم. read. عثمان
في المسجد يقرأ القرآن.
يقرأ القرآن. أحسنتم. جميل. عثمان في المسجد يقرأ القرآن. ما معنى هذه الجملة؟ أحسنت. جيد. The next sentence. What does it say?
هذا أذان الفجر.
أذان الفجر.
آذان. لا أذان. آذان.
أذان. هيا بنا للمسجد.
هيا بنا. هيا بنا is like let's go.
هيا بنا.
Yes, exactly.
هيا بنا.
هيا بنا.
Abu Shafat. We'll use it tomorrow. Yes.
نعم.
هيا بنا. هيا بنا.
Heavy emotion with it.
Is it بناء أو بنا؟
بنا.
هيا بنا. So
بنا. هيا بنا.
Not بناء. If you say بناء, you put a hamza at the end.
هيا بنا.
هيا بنا. It's mamdud. The next sentence.
هيا بنا.
فاطمة غرفة يصلي.
I didn't hear you guys. Fatima.
فاطمة في الغرفة تصلي.
فاطمة في الغرفة تصلي.
في الغرفة.
غرفتي تصلي.
نعم.
فاطمة.
ما معنى هذه الجملة؟ Gather.
جملة.
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 Sentence.
Setting.
Sentence. Sentence. Jumla, when I say ما معنى هذه الجملة, it means sentence. What is the meaning of this sentence?
هذه الجملة.
Let's see. Where did my thing go? Jumla. Jumlatun. Means sentence. Okay? Jumla. You writing it or should I go back to the other screen? Oh, okay. So I'll go back to the other screen then. Right. Wrong screen. So, Fatima is in the ghurfa doing what? Making salah. Ahsanti. Barakallahu fiki. Ya Ustadha Zainab. Next sentence. يتوضأ. نعم. ما معنى هذه الجملة؟
In the house,
Making wudu. نعم. The last sentence, what does it say?
هذا أخي عمر.
نعم. عمار.
عمار.
هو معلم. This is my
This is my brother Umar.
عمار.
Ammar, he is a teacher.
He is a teacher.
هو معلم. أحسنتم. جيد. So, if we go back to these sentences or other sentences from yourself, and we ask you, مثلا, أبو أمينة, من هذا؟
هذا أخي الكريم. هو من فصل
طيب. جميل. هذا أخي ميكائيل. هو
من فصل
العربية. الفصل from my class.
right.
يكتب
يكتب في الكتاب.
في كتابه.
في كتابه. ما شاء الله.
His. ولكن, however, I want to know like this. What is he doing at Jameel, or what is his profession? Jameel? So, تفضل يا أبا من هذا? If you already answered من هذا, من هذا? هذا محمد شافعي. نعم. Okay. We have كلمات for العلاقة, the relationship. We have كلمات for مهن, job. We have كلمات for actions. Muhammad Shafi'i, who was in the first lesson. خلاص, we know his name. ما اسمك؟ هذا محمد شافعي. What is he doing? What does he do? هكذا. some guy in the masjid.
how do you say something like مهندس. هو مثل المهندس.
You say شبه المهندس.
No, no, no.
المهندس. He's like almost مهندس.
كليل المهندس. كليل المهندس.
صغير ليس قليل. صغير. هو مهندس صغير. جميل. أحسنت. جميل. That's excellent. That's what we want. هو مهندس صغير. قليل is a little bit for is a little bit, but صغير is small. Right? So ص غين يا را.
So
صغير.
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 Oh, صغير. So what's asghar?
Smaller.
Is it from the same root?
Of course.
Okay, asghar.
أصغر. Like Ali al-Asghar.
Same thing.
Huh?
Remove that as a gap.
So sagir is the root word.
No.
Oh.
صغير is not the root word. If you the root of the word of all of them comes from صاد غين را. صاد غين را.
I got it.
الصغر. Right? So that's the root. The three-letter root is صاد غين را. You add the ya, صغير. You add the alif, أصغر.
Asghar.
You make the plural صغار. وهكذا. هكذا. But the root is صاد غين راء. طيب فهو مهندس صغير. Excellent جملة. Excellent جملة. تمام. What else?
You can't use Khalid. That's for outfit.
قليل means a little bit. Give me a little bit of water.
That's more so for that object.
You could probably use it for a person too, but you have to see, you know. So what's the word? In that sentence, you wouldn't say he's a muhaddis qalil. He's a muhaddis saghir. He's a small muhaddis. Qalil, qalil, not qa or ka, but
It's a
qalil.
qaf.
It's a qa, but it's not qalil. It's qalil.
Qalil.
Qalil. Qaf, lam, ya, lam. Qalil. Right? So, what I'm saying is that you can use the word for whatever you want. Whatever, you know, it's an adjective. So anything that can take an adjective can take the word qalil. But qalil means a little bit of something, a small amount of something. But saghir is speaking about a small size of something. Right? So if I say this is a small computer, have a computer or jihaz saghir. This is a little bit of water, have a ma' qalil. فهمت؟ واضح؟ جيد. So, if we wanted to ask, like the second sentence, عثمان في المسجد يقرأ القرآن, we want to give a similar sentence. What sort of sentence could we make here from Hassan Ali? Can we get big sentences over there, right? That's a good one.
This one is
عثمان في البيت تصلي or يصلي? يصلي, right? Because he's Uthman. If she was Fatima, we would say تصلي. صحيح؟ صحيح. جيد. So عثمان في البيت يصلي في المصلى. أحسنتي. جميل. جملة جميلة. جيد يا محمد شافعي.
نعم.
مثل the third sentence. We have هذا أذان الفجر. This is the أذان of Fajr. هيا بنا إلى المسجد. What sort of sentence can we make on this مثال? On this example?
هذا أذان العصر.
هذا أذان العصر. نعم.
هيا بنا يا أخي الصلاة وليس الجنة. الصلاة فين؟
قد قامت الصلاة.
قد
قد حان وقت الصلاة.
هان وقت الصلاة.
قد حان وقت الصلاة. أحسنت يا أبا شفاء. طيب من يا سيدي من؟ عبد القادر. يا عبد القادر. The next sentence we have فاطمة في الغرفة تصلي. فاطمة في الغرفة تصلي. Give us a sentence مثل هذه السنتنس. Give us a sentence like this. فاطمة في الغرفة تصلي. Or give it a different verb, not تصلي. Give us another verb. تلعب. ما معنى تلعب؟ playing. المسلمين في الغرفة تلعب. playing. يا زينب كيف الحال؟ الحمد لله. I haven't seen you in class before, so I don't know what is your Arabic level. Do you have some sentences that you can give us? Probably. Can you give us a sentence similar to the one that says محمود في البيت يتوضأ? You don't have to say Mahmoud is in the bait يتوضأ. You can say إبراهيم في البيت يلعب ويأكل ويجري وينام يدرس. ينام.
sleep.
نعم.
I said Ta'am.
Ta'am, right?
Yakul.
Yes. Even.
Yakul.
Yeah. Is it a hundred? I don't know. Yeah. Not Yakul.
Mahmoud. Or Mahmouda. Mahmoud fil bayt yusalli. Mahmoud yusalli. Anytime you have a man doing something, his verb is going to start with yeah. For a lady, it's tusalli. So if it's a man, yeah, yusalli. If it's a lady, tusalli. If you want to change it from salah, from he's praying to he's like this one making wudu, huwa or Mahmoud yatawadda. If we change the Mahmoud who's doing the action and we made it Zainab, for example, we would say Zainab fil bayti. How would we say she's making wudu? Tatawadda. Tatawadda.
يتوضأ. يتوضأ.
Tatawadda. Here, yatawadda. Sorry, I'm pointing to the thing. Afwan. Here it says Mahmoud fil bayt. Move this thing out of my way. Mahmoud fil bayt yatawadda. Right? If we want to change it to a lady doing the action, Mashi, we'll change the name Mahmouda, Zainab, Sufiya, anyone. Tatawadda. She is. But we now,
So we say all the time, are you in wudu? So the proper way of saying it would be, I don't say, do you have wudu? Are you in wudu?
أنت متوضئ.
متوضئ.
This is a verb. Is you're actually in
The action
the act of doing wudu. So he's making wudu. But if you want to say, are you in wudu? Do you have wudu? Then we say, هل أنت متوضئ. أكتبها لك الآن. هل أنت
متوضئ.
متوضئ. متوضئ.
متوضئ. Like معذب. One who would.
The one who
No, I'm saying the meme makes it the one who, like Muhammad and Ahmed. One who's praiseworthy.
The meme does a few things to words, but it's more so the meme and the ta here that will give you the meaning of the one who's having this quality. Mutawadda.
Oh,
Mutawadda. Meaning he has a wudu. So a person has something he is, or has some quality has been attached to him that wasn't there before, that is a removable quality, like wudu, mutawadda. The water becomes mutanajjis, it has najasa in it, right? Other words like this, right? The meme without the ta is different. It has at least 3 different uses for a place or a time or a tool, all right? So it could be meme by itself, it's just a meme on the way, like Muhammad Masjid, Mudarris. Mudarris is a person who teaches adults, right? Muhammad, alayhi afdalu salatu wa salam, Muhammad is a person who is eternally praised. Meme and the word hamd, but extra hamd, right? So, but masjid is a place, so that meme is for place. The other meme is for possessing a quality. Miftah is a key, so it could be used. The meme can also be used for using a tool. So the meme has, by itself, it gives those 3 different meanings when you use them on a word, at least. Tamam?
Oh, أفتح الباب means open. Miftah is a thing that opens.
No.
Cool.
Iftah.
Yeah,
Aftah is I. Iftah is open.
gotcha.
Miftah is the opener or the key. Al-Fatih يعني. مثل محمد فاتح. Miftah means key. Right? But Miftah literally means key. If I say give me my mafatih, give me my keys. But when you give someone a name like Miftah, then you're going more into the balagha sense of the word. So you're not saying Miftah is a key in the literal sense, but he's a key to what? And you conjure up good ideas, Miftah on goodness. Right? Or something like that. Tamam? Al-Arabiya is a very rich language. So just like we have, like Mikhail, he was asking earlier about walad. Everybody said boy, like it's just like a random boy. Walad is not just boy like in the street. You can use walad for your most beloved son, right? Have a waladi, tamam. So it depends on the context. It depends on how it's being used. You can say the most beautiful thing and mean the opposite by it. هذه هي بلاغة العربية. طيب أين نحن? Okay, so that's it. All right. The last thing that he said on here was this is the end of the unit. He said هذه نهاية الوحدة الثانية. I think he said something like that. This is the end of the second unit. So let's go to تدريب الرابع. Actually, you can do تدريب الرابع by yourself. It just says سل بين الجملتين المتماثلتين. Connect the similar sentences. So you look here, it says هذا جدي, right? And you find هذا جدي on the other side, which is down here. ها, right? So number 1 connects with ها. All right, so you can do that in your book, and we'll look at it, inshallah. Any questions so far about that? ما في شيء؟ طيب. ليس عندك سؤال. I think it's time for the adhan, right? طيب, we're gonna pause, take an adhan, and come back to class. Let's return to our lesson.
Excuse me.
جزاك الله خيرا. الله يعزك. الله يعطيك. الله يسقيك.
How do you say for a group?
اجلسوا.
It's
Wow. It's the normal plural ending for it. Muslimuna. Right? One Muslim, many? Muslim, moon. Ijli, su. Wow
Ijlisu.
is the proper masculine plural.
Ya walidun.
Yeah? Ijlisu, yeah?
Walidun. So that mean like
Awlad.
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 Right. So the second part, we had al-qira'ah wal-kitaba. We said awalan al-qira'ah. The first part was reading. The second half of our lesson, or this part of the dars, is al-kitaba. Ma ma'na al-kitaba? Writing. So this you're going to do in your books. The kitaba here is actual handwriting, how to form the letters, which many of you already know, but some of you may not. And either way, it's good practice. Okay? So I can't really demonstrate on screen how to do the writing, but they have written it out very well. So the next group of letters that we're taking is ba, ta, tha. All you have to do, we wrote all of the letters out before, but all you have to do is learn this one shape, and you have all of these 3 letters, right? And we always take, when we take our letters, we take the beginning form attached, and the median form attached, and the ending form attached, and obviously the unattached form. Alright? So, the marker? Jameel. Okay. So, if you look here, you have the letter B. When you want to write, and this is very important for your homework, because a lot of you, when you write your homework, or your names, or whatever it is that you're writing, you're not connecting things. You're writing a ta marbuta where it should be maftuha. You write whatever, okay? So here, you take your book, trace the letters, just like the last one that we did. Trace over the letters, get used to writing. Just like, you sit down, you write the letter 10 times, 20 times, and look and see if you're getting better writing it. It should, at the end, look like one of these guys. Bismillah. Barakallahu feekum. So, the first letter is ba. Alright? The ba obviously looks like that. If you start off a word with ba, what word starts with ba? Ba. Okay? So, ba can attach either from this side. The word is ba. Alright? Ba. We're actually going to pause this, because we're just going to write on the board. Okay, so you have the words to actually trace as well. So Tabib, Talib, Anta, Thawb to trace. And the second half, you want to actually write the words out. And we're not going to get a chance to go over the next group of letters before Salah. Yes.
So we're not going to do the second page?
If you guys want to do continue after Salah, then biha wa ni'mat. Our class has actually gotten a little bit shorter with this time slot, but we can make Salah and look at the next 2 pages if you guys want. If you guys want to, it would be good if we finished it now,